Hey there, lovelies. This is Patty from Beauty by Patty. I wanted to take some time this evening and show you the Stroke of Beauty collection. I'm going to be showcasing that in a party tomorrow. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to remove my makeup that I had on from today, and I'm going to use our Shine Makeup Remover Cloths to do that. And it's great for removing all your makeup, not just for removing your eye makeup. These are big enough and powerful enough to remove all your makeup, gentle enough for your skin. It moisturizes, it removes everything, it cleans, deep cleans your pores, it keeps your skin balanced, takes off the 3D lashes perfectly. 3D lashes are water resistant, which is different than waterproof. So that means that they will stay in place until you're ready to take them off. When you're ready to take them off, they come off great with warm water and your cleanser. They come off perfect with warm water and our cleansers, and they come off perfect with our Shine Makeup Remover Cloths. You can see it does a fabulous job. And you just want to use a gentle touch. It's kind of like doing a mini spa for your face. These are perfect to keep in your office drawer. Perfect to keep when you travel. Keep a pack in your gym bag. Any place that you need wipes. Okay, so that's done. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to grab my rose water. This is not in the collection. I haven't gotten to the collection items yet, but you want to spray your face with rose water to prep your skin. That's going to help balance out your skin, and it's also going to help your moisturizer to absorb better. Our Divine Daily Moisturizer is made for all skin types, and it's great for sensitive skin. We have scientists that work diligently at corporate that come up with these fabulous, innovative formulas. There we go. And I just used a little dab. With all our products, you only need a little bit. Now I'm going to use our Uplift Eye Serum. And this you also need just a little tiny dab. And I'm going to dab this around my eyes. And I always make sure that I have some left over because I want to dab it around my lips. And this is going to help start to erase those fine lines and crow's feet that you have and wrinkles that you have. It is going to start reversing the damage that you had from the sun. If you want a perfect night cream, don't go out and buy something special. Mix a dab of your Uplift Eye Serum with a dab of your Divine Daily Moisturizer, and you have the best night cream available. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to grab my Glorious Face and Eye Primer. A lot of times you'll get a primer and you can't use it on your eyes. This is gentle enough to use on your eyelids as well. We make a special eye primer that's a little tinted just to put on right before you put on your eyeshadow. But this preps your skin so that your foundation and everything marries great with your skin. Helps to smooth out everything, so you have a great canvas to start with. And I use just gentle touches, and I use just a tiny bit. Now we're going to get into the products that you'll find in the Stroke of Beauty collection. I'm sorry, I have notes down here that I'm looking at. I don't want to miss anything. The first thing I'm going to do, I use my fingers to apply with concealer, foundation, that kind of thing. We make some great brushes. We have a great concealer brush that you'll want to check out that does a fantastic job to get in and do a fantastic job. But I have a tendency to just use my fingers because I get in a hurry. And that's the only reason I do that, is because I get in a hurry. I'm using Scarlet, which is our lightest concealer. And you can see I used just a little dab, and then this just blends out for miles. This started out about the size of the head of a pin, and this is going to just blend out. I could probably, if I worked at it, blend it out across my whole face. This is our liquid skin perfecting concealer, all naturally based. Great staying power, stays in place, covers any imperfections that you have. You can see there I have a spot from the sun. This is powerful enough to even cover tattoos if you desire to do that. Doing pretty good right now, not a lot of breakouts. I get a little redness, so you can use this to help cover any redness. Get some right here, and that's just capillaries that I have. And then of course I get the redness on either side from my glasses, and you know what, I don't even bother with that anymore, because as soon as I put my glasses on, it's going to come back. Okay, we're done with the liquid concealer. The next thing we're going to do is, this collection comes with our what we like to refer to as the liquid gold. It's the liquid touch concealer that starts out as a liquid and dries into a matte finish. I suggest getting our foundation brush with this. This is our liquid foundation brush that can be used with the liquid foundation or the BB Flawless. It has a nice little divot in it, which is where you would put your BB Flawless. The liquid touch is, you put it around the outside. This comes in a nice substantial size bottle with a little dropper, and I shake it first to make sure that everything is mixed well, and then I use 4 drops. Some gals use 5. I find 4 works, and I do it upside down for a little bit just so that it stays on the outside of my brush, and I just dot it on, and then you just start to, in a circular motion, lightly start to blend, and this covers everything. This is that Photoshop finish that you want, ladies. That's what you're going to get when you use this. It's called liquid gold because sometimes when it first came out, man, this was hard to get a hold of. It was flying off the shelf so fast they couldn't keep it in stock. See how that, just 4 little drops, you'll find with all of the products that Younique makes. You only need to use just a small amount to get effective results. Okay, and then you just want to bring everything down. Flawless finish. I love this stuff. And then it dries to a nice matte. It gives a medium coverage. I have combination skin, so it's great for combination skin, oily skin, sensitive skin, normal to dry skin. It's perfect for any skin type, and we have 13 different shades to hit every skin tone. I happen to use velour because I have a light skin tone. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to use our liquid precision eyeliner, and I'm going to put that on before I put on my eyeshadow. And the color that I picked is a new one that you can only get if you get a liquid liner. It's powerful, and it's like a steely slate gray. So when I do my eyes, I have hooded eyelids, so I want everything to go up. I don't want everything to pull down. I want to go up. So I start at the middle, short little strokes, moving out, and then flick it up, and then start at the middle with short little strokes and move to the inner corner of my eye. And I do the same thing with the other eye. And when you get to the outer corner, flick it up. This is all smoke and mirrors, ladies. You've heard me say that before too. Camouflage. Give the illusions. Shadows and highlights. Okay, you can see that. And then you can fill that in from here to here for a little bit thicker line. And from here to the corner, just a little bit thicker line. And then you can take this, and I like to tight line, which is pulling up your upper lid, and you take and you just do right where your lashes meet your lid, and that fills in that gap there, and it makes your lashes look a lot fuller, and it just pulls everything together. And you see how I'm going back, little back and forth motion? That's all you do. It's a little back and forth motion. You can also do this to your lower lid. You can use eye pencil, or you can use the liquid liner. I don't like liquid liner. I never did until they came out with these, and I like this because see how it's like working with a felt tip pen. So it's very easy to use, very easy to get it where you want it. And tell you what's not easy is using my laptop screen for a mirror. So I hope this looks okay, because this is not the easiest thing in the world. So all you want to do is fill in that space, give a defined look to your lashes. Okay, so we have that done. This comes in 5 different shades, and this is part of the collection. This just happens to be the one shade that you can't get in Precision Eyeliner Pencil. So that's why I use Powerful. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my Elegant Cream Shadow. These cream shadows are amazing. Each one comes with an elegant shimmer to it. I don't know if you can see this. This is a great neutral shade. And I'm going to apply it with my fingers. Imagine that. Just get some on your fingertip. And then just sweep it right across the lid. As a base color, one thing I forgot to do, and I do this all the time because I get in a hurry, so this might be a good way to show. I forgot to add the eye primer. The eye primer, you just need a little bit. This is probably enough to do both eyes. It's a little tinted, and you just wipe that gently across your lid and let it dry before you put your eyeshadow on. By the way, when you get this liquid liner on and it sets, it's going to be there. It's not going to smudge. It's sweat proof, it's smudge proof, it's water resistant, so it's going to be there until you decide to take it off. It's cry resistant. I put it to the test. So this just goes on nice and smooth, You can't even feel that it's on here. It's crease proof, long wearing. Nice shimmer. See how pretty that is? You can even give a nice sweep to your lips with this. Before or after you put your lipstick on to get a nice custom color. Okay, that is our Elegant Splurge Cream Shadow. That comes in this collection, Stroke of Beauty. So the next thing I'm going to use is the Addiction palette. You get an Addiction palette. I chose Addiction palette number 3, pinks and purples. And they come in 7 different shades in the same family. You get a mix of mattes and shimmers. And I would suggest that when you order this along with it, because you're going to want your sponge applicator and angled brush. That makes it so much easier to apply. This is one thing that I use a brush for. And I'm going to start with the lightest shade, and that's going to go right below my brow. And I'm going to use Smitten, which is this color right here. It's a shimmer. So we'll go ahead and take that and apply that right underneath my brow and bring it down. Same on this side. And I have a hooded lid, which happens as you get older, and some people, that's just the way their eyelids are shaped. It's not a good thing, it's not a bad thing, it's just a thing. And you just have to learn how to go with it. And once you learn how to go with it, it's easy peasy to do. And that's what I'm here for, to show you these things. There we go. Okay. So right now we have the Elegant on the lid, and then we have Smitten under the brow. I'm going to take Tickled, which is a mauvey pink, and I'm going to apply that over top of my Elegant to give just a little bit of a different shade. I like to customize my colors. And you see I'm just kind of pressing that into the cream shadow. And do the same on the other side. Like I said, this is with my laptop screen, which is not the same as a mirror, so I really hope that this doesn't look all jacked up as I'm doing it. One of my favorite brushes, I don't have all the Younique brushes yet, I'm adding on to them, but I do have some brushes that I use that I've had for a while that are Technique brushes. So I use mostly Younique, but not all Younique, and we're just going to blend that nicely. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to use this brush because it's got a little bit more of a point than here. And I am going to use this one, but not to do the crease cut. This is called a crease cut. And with the crease cut, I'm going to go and I'm going to use something that... What am I going to use? What am I going to use? I'm going to use Flippant. It's a matte. That's the first color I'm going to use for this. And I'm going to keep my eye open as I do it. And see how I kind of have a shadow here? I'm going to work with that. When you have a hooded brow, hooded lid, you don't want to pull anything down. So what you want to do is start about here where your pupil is and bring it straight out and end right where your end of your brow ends. And you want to keep your eye open when you do that. I might change colors so that you can see it easier. And take your time, especially if it's the first time that you've done it. Just take your time. Okay, and then you want to take from the corner and angle that up. Okay, and that goes straight across to about there. And then we can fill that in. Making sure that we are bringing everything up and out. Up and out. Okay. So I want to go in with a little darker shade. I'm going to use a static next, which is like my medium shimmer. It's a really pretty color. And I'm going to put that over top. And kind of build over top of each other. And this is where I'm using the brush, because I already used that other brush that was a little bit more detailed. It came down to a more detailed point to get a nice line. And then I'm just going to go in right into the crease, and you can feel where you can go in like that. And that's where I'm going to put this color, and then out. Okay. And we're going to blend that. Okay. I have a liner brush. I don't have my Younique liner brush, so I grabbed one of my other ones. I'm going to use Cheeky, and I'm going to use that underneath. And I started right about where my, I didn't go the whole way over. The farther you go over, the smaller your eye looks. So I didn't want to go the whole way over because I want my eye to look a little bit more open. And you just go short strokes and press it up like this, and then follow that angle that you made so it all combines together to give uplift. And then, of course, I'm using my finger to smudge. Or you can use a Q-tip, or you can use a smudge sponge, or you can use a blending bud. Okay, now I'm going to go in and I want to make a little bit of drama at the outer corner of my eye. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to use Irate, and you just use a little touch. These pigments are highly pigmented, and I just want to go in and do a little V right here in the crease. To get a little bit of a depth. If you have deep set eyes, you probably don't need to do this. I don't have deep set eyes, so I like to do that. Okay? See the difference? I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. I certainly hope I can remember what I did. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that a while. I'm going to pause this because I don't want to bore you with it, and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. What I want to do, now I did both eyes, what I want to do is I want to take the Smitten, and I'm going to take that right in the pupil of my eye just to give it a little bit of brightness right here in the middle. And then I'm going to blend that. I'm going to take my liquid liner again and redo the line that I did that is slightly covered now because I used the eyeshadows over top of it. So all I have to do is find it and then we can get started. So here it is, rolled away out of my sight. Okay, so like I said, I start in the middle. And work out. When you get to the end, give it a flip up. Bring it down. There we go. Okay. I'm going to do the other side. Start in the middle. I am starting from the end. I've been doing this kind of eyeliner on myself for years, so I kind of probably do it in my sleep. There we go. Now I'm pulling my the skin taut, but I'm not doing it a lot, like a lot. There you go. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go in and do the brows. That is the other product that you get, is you get the brow set. I use medium. This comes with a precision point on one end and a spoolie brush on the other. Start out by brushing your eyelashes up, or your brow lashes up. The first thing you want to do before you get started with filling them in is make sure that they are shaped correctly. As a cosmetologist for 25 years, I would suggest that you go get them done professionally and then keep up with them in between. So you want to start out here, and because I have the hooded lid, I don't want to pull it down. I don't want to accentuate this. I want to go straight across. So I'm going to start up here and go straight across. And you just fill in where it's sparse. Take your time. This is another thing I've been doing for a while, so I could probably do this in my sleep. Just take your time and bring it the whole way out to about here. See how there you go. I'm going to go ahead and pause this and do the other side. Okay, I have both of my eyebrows filled in. Take the spoolie and just lightly brush over, and that helps blend that pencil. Once this pencil is set, they're not going anywhere. You're not going to smear them or smudge them or wipe them off until you're ready to take them off at the end of the day. Then you take your brow gel. This is infused with our Uplift Eye Serum, just like our mascara. So you're actually nourishing your brows as you're wearing your brow gel. See how I'm pushing everything down and the opposite direction to get a good coat. This helps to tame those unrulies. It helps to, the little fibers in there help to grab on and help to fill in and give you a nice natural look. There you go. Okay, the next thing I'm going to go do is I'm going to grab my Younique Opulence lipstick. This comes in the Stroke of Beauty, and I'm going to use Pretentious, and it's a nice shimmer. It's a little bit of a berry mauve color, and I thought it would show up nice. There's a lot of different ways to use this. This one I'm going to use, it's one of my samples, so I'm just going to use an applicator. You can use a lip brush. You can use your finger, use it right out of the tube. This goes on nice and smooth, super moisturizing, long wearing. You can't even feel that it's on there, and absolutely gorgeous colors. It just is fantastic for your lips. It feels great. You also get a lip gloss. So I pulled Lavish, which is similar to the same color as the lipstick, and I'm going to put that on. You see the shade? It's gorgeous. A nice berry with a little bit of shimmer. Their lip glosses are nice because they're not sticky. They're not clumpy, they're not gunky. They're long wearing. They come with a little mirror, which is perfect. Throw them in your purse. You need a mirror, you always have one. There you go. That is the Lavish Lucrative Lip Gloss. Also very moisturizing and nurturing to your lips. The last thing that I'm going to grab is our 3D fiber lashes. And what I want to do first is curl my lashes before we get started. 1, 2, 3, move out. 1, 2, 3, move out. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, move out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's how you do that. And it just helps open up your eye. My lashes, some of my lashes curl more than the others. They're inconsistent, so that helps with that. I'm looking for my lash comb right now. My lashes go every which way. They're long, so that's nice, but they go every which way. They have a tendency to stick together. So I brush through them a little bit. You take your two tubes, hold them in your opposite hand. I'm right-handed, so I hold them in my left hand. Both tubes open. This is how you're going to put on your 3D fiber lashes, ladies. Super easy. Knock off the excess. I'm not jamming the tube up and down, I'm just twisting, taking it off, knocking off the excess, starting at the base, wiggle back and forth to the ends. This is the basic steps to put it on. It comes with a cone-shaped brush made specifically to work with the patent pending formula that they use for their gel, which is all naturally based. So when you're using this on your eyes, you know that you are putting something that's all naturally based close to your eye. It's ophthalmologist tested. It's great for sensitive eyes. While the gel's still wet, you go in and you just lightly touch the fibers to the middle and ends of your lashes for the first coat. Let that dry for about 10 to 15 seconds, which gives you time to put a coat on the other eye. Wiggle back and forth, base to ends, base to ends. Gentle light touch with everything else that you use from Younique. You don't want to overuse the product. It's more effective when you use just a light coat while it's still wet. You go in and touch halfway out to the ends. You can see that I have some clumps here. Oh my gosh, what do I do? Take them off. Take them off. There's one here. What do you do? Oh my gosh, you take it off. Okay, so by this time, this has set. And you go back and you do your sealing coat. And this is where you want to put it on this side of your lashes. If you are like me and you get a little sloppy putting your mascara on, have Q-tips ready because you're going to need them to do a little cleanup job. I don't have Q-tips with me. They're back in the bathroom. I'm not going to be running back there to get them right now. Okay. If you have clumps, then you just put more gel on and that will help smooth them out. Also your lash comb, brow brush, the comb part is awesome for separating your lashes when they stick together or clump. Mine do that. I don't care what product I'm using on my lashes, they do that. Notice how I'm using the tip. I'm utilizing all sides and all angles of the brush to get in there and coat my lashes. Okay, now we're going to go over to the other side. We're almost done, ladies. This does not take as long at home as it does for me to describe it to you in this tutorial. So we're almost done. We're putting the sealing coat of gel on my other eye. See how I just touched my lid? This is what I do every single time. I have the jumbo box of Q-tips in my bathroom. And I go through them like crazy. Because I do that every single time. And see how I'm utilizing every angle of my brush to get in there and coat these lashes and help to separate and lengthen. You can go in and use another coat if you want. For time's sake, I'm not going to, but I am going to do a coat on the bottom. And I do a little circular motion to get in there at the base. A little wiggle and down, a little wiggle and down, a little wiggle and down, wiggle and down, wiggle and down. You can also go in this way. Just be careful. And then separate, 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 separate. Okay? We can go in this way. And then separate, separate, separate. Then I'm going to take my lash comb, part of my lash comb brow brush, and it's removing any clumps, because it happens. going to go up. If I go down, I would be pressing any gel down on my lower lid. I don't want to do that. I'm going to lift them up and out. There you go, ladies. That is our Stroke of Beauty collection. So that would be your liquid concealer, touch liquid foundation, a splurge eye cream, choice of colors. You choose your colors on these. Choice of color on your lipstick. Choice of color on your lip gloss. 3 different shades to choose from in your brow set. Choice of 3 different palettes. And of course you get your 3D fiber lashes. I would suggest also that you go ahead and get the tools of the trade that will help make your job easier. Get your liquid foundation brush, definitely get your lash comb brow brush, and get your sponge angle brush. That's going to make life a lot easier for you. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for letting me show you this awesome collection. All our collections and sets are 20% off of retail, which is absolutely amazing. Maybe I can take my hair down and you can see, whoo, a little bit of what this looks like. So you are getting everything you need for a great look. The only thing you didn't get was something for your cheeks. I think that looks pretty fantastic. What do you think? Look at those lashes. Oh my gosh. Pretty amazing. I love this stuff. Hey, thanks. You have a great night. Bye-bye.